What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're doing this again. That's what we're doing. I just got back from the stove. I'm about to go get on the mower, go cut a little bit of grass. Maybe we're supposed to, because we've had a little bit of rain here, but maybe, possibly, it may be one of the last few times. Like, right now I gotta cut it like twice a week, but we're fixing to go into this real dry spell that we usually go through this time of year every year, and so I'm kind of hoping we do, because let me tell you, I'll be on a back-to-back cruise here next month, about a month away, and let me just say, 2 weeks of not cutting this grass, it's going to be a jungle here unless I pay somebody, but. That kind of goes against my code, right? Paying somebody to cut your grass, feels weird. But I guess if you're going out of the country for 2 weeks, then maybe you get a pass. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. But, so I got Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar for the non-working man like myself. I'm off today, again. That wasn't really a swig, though. So, anyways, I enjoyed making yesterday's video. I did, or last night. So much so, I'm going to kind of do something along the same theme. I have something kind of special cooking for another video, but that's for another video. Shoot, I may do that today. I may do that tomorrow or whatnot. I'm going to try to get this done. That way you guys can experience this on Monday night. All right. So we'll let's get to it. This is about Yukon Cornelius, also known as David Daly. Oops, what was I not supposed to say his name? That may have been against the rules. I don't know. Let's take a look. This is Yukon Cornelius right here. Okay, this is his channel. The description on his channel says, "Welcome to my channel. I'm just sharing my life on the road and at home. And enjoy, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Feel free to contact with me socially at facebook.com /david.daily562. So yeah, that's his name. So I don't think I broke any rules. Don't think I broke any rules right there, but he's just sharing his life. He's sharing his life and at home. Okay? And we're just gonna go and look at this obsessive theme that he has going on here. Let's look at his videos here. JD in his feelings. Okay, the internets, okay, you people, okay, chaos cannot become order, okay, nailed it, okay, then he says, highlights from Truckers Coach TV 691 live feed last night, okay, my response to @BoneheadWeather, okay, I've left the wolf pack. These are now going a year old. See, he admits it. Okay. NFG insults man's pregnant wife. Then marks out to him. Okay. Pastor Hensley. Man, this whole theme is all about the life on the road and at home. All right. Pastor Hensley, debate me live. TC Boggs. Hey, Red. The internet never forgets. Now, we're like 2 years. Now, this is 5 years ago. This is a takedown. It says, Ike Stevens, too good for his friends. Oh, yeah, that's the one where, he was, stalking me and my wife while we were trying to get going for our cruise or whatever. He was, stalking. He was, really freaking obsessive on that. And then, Run It Legal Hypocrisy, a message to trucking exec. Public and service announcement says go home. Walmart unloading fees now billed direct ? I just had to. I am Groot, show some love, forehead fail, free stuff. Man, these are all like life on the road type of stuff and at home. Yeah. Like maybe if you go to some of his old videos, you get that, but definitely not now. My personal favorite, though, and this is not a kayfabe when I say this, is totally a shoot. My personal favorite is Meeting Mark State. That is a parody, and that parody, a lot of people don't get the reason why Mark State is, reason why Randall he's playing Mark State, and the reason why he's, naked in the truck. I'm sure he had shorts on. At least let's hope. If listen, you old school guys would know because that's like 6 years ago. All right, so yeah, life on the road, right? This if you welcome to my channel, just sharing my life. No, you're just sharing your drama. Let's go through his lives. Of course, the ones where he got clowned on, he took down. But I get it. But here's where I want to show. This is kind of where I want to go with this. The community. Oh, 1 hour ago, there's me. He took a screenshot of me. And he says, this guy goes to the gym. Gym's all you could eat buffet. I guess you meant gym, G-I-M's. I guess. I don't know. I mean, I do go to the gym. Listen, I was 400 pounds. I get it. You don't understand because I didn't have a surgery to lose weight. Okay. I didn't have to go have a surgery to lose weight. I lose weight the old fashioned way. So sorry if I don't meet your criteria. I didn't have a gastric bypass surgery like you did or whatever kind of surgery, that weight loss surgery that you had. Okay. I have to lose mine the old fashioned way. Why? Because I haven't let my health go bad. No strokes here. Okay. When I gain weight, I lose it the old fashioned way. Diet and exercise. But okay, you're talking trash. I get it. That's your go-to. Let's go look through the content or the comments here. Cockhead, Jim/Jim, what have you. Slim Jim's oh my 66 or 666. Sick Semper Tyrannus 4104 says them titties weren't retarded dash Ike Stevens. First of all, my name it has a PH in there, so please get that right. So you're basically going off of a rumor that a liar started years ago. Okay, we get it. Haha, that's funny. You believe liars. Well, the joke's on you because you're a gullible sheep. All right, go do some sheep stuff. Choppy in there for the win. It says at least he don't abuse fat girls allegedly. Oh, Choppy in there for the win. Listen, Lily Trucker, like abusive, used her for her credit. And I like the response that he says yesterday on this. He says because I brought up that it was said that he was abusive. It was said that he was. I do believe it was Spectre and his wife that were friends with Lily, and that's what was said out of that, right? So why would they lie about that? The narcissist will go so far to make claims that I was abusive to a woman I casually dated for a month. You were living with her. You were don't come on here and lie. You were living with her. That's not casually dating, and you were using her for her credit. And that's all from. Listen, we'll make claims. These are not the claims that I make. I'm just repeating claims that other people make, right? And isn't that what we do here? Isn't that what we do here? We don't do any fact checking. Isn't that what YouTube has come across? So, hey, I'm just repeating claims here. All right. Don't be mad at me. You be mad at the messenger, or don't be mad at the messenger. I guess you're mad at the messenger. Be mad where it came from. Okay. Oh, and everybody knows I had a stroke that affects my eyes. No, what I said is that you one time sit there and claim that you had your eyes all screwed up because I guess you put foot to ass for this country, right? Like you said that. Like it was years ago on Zello before, I really knew you, but I remember you saying that. I didn't even really know you, at the time. And it says, how obsessed is Ike Stevens trucking is. What a stupid bastard. This is what he says. I'm fixing to show you how obsessed Yukon Cornelius / David Daly is. Okay, and then he posts this about a narcissist, right? Narcissist. It says, a person who is overly self-involved and often vain and selfish. Oh, okay, I guess you got me. It says one comment here. Let me go switch to the newest. Oh, here we go. Six Semper Fi Tyrannus 4104. Narcissists do that kind of shit on purpose. It's also called trauma bonding. They intentionally tear you down and F with you, then build you back up in their way until you feel like they're the only ones who could give you any self-worth. I guess he's got it figured out. I guess that guy's got it figured out. But anyway, let's talk about how obsessive this guy is. Just to clarify things up, this has something to do with some freaking flat earth crap. I don't know. No one cares about that. Does this have to do just showing your life on the road and at home? Okay. All right. No one cares about that. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Okay. All right. Let's read the comments on this one. You want to do that? Some LOL. Oh damn, kinfolk. We all got them. I don't know. I like JD. I'm sorry you don't like him. You don't like people from the South. Let's see. Is Trucker JD trying to trigger me to insult his family so he could label me as one of those guys? You are like one of those guys. Right? And that, like, the reason why Little Guy Trucker doesn't like you is because you talked about his wife. Like his wife and kids publicly, not just privately, but publicly. That's the reason why he don't like you. It's like you talking about publicly, like in the comments and stuff. You're that guy. You were the original that guy. You were the original, talking about his wife and kids. You were the original that guy. So when James Best comes at you and calls your wife a potato sack or whatever, that's only karma coming back your way. You say, well, karma's not in the Bible. Yes, it is. You reap what you sow. It's just another word. It's same means the same thing. So it just, hey, don't all play like you're Mr. I'm all clean and over here. But listen, I know you. I know you, and you've said these things publicly. I think it's one thing when you say things privately. Boy, I've said a lot of things about a lot of you guys privately. But in publicly, I mean, you have went after this dude's wife and kids. All right? I'm just saying, because you're just trying to get a kick. You're trying to impress all the people who you're on the phone with or on Zello with. That's who what you do. You're trying to impress those guys. Because this is what Yukon Cornelius does. He goes say something smart and think it's funny, in a comment. He'll screenshot it and then go send a screenshot to people in his little text thread. That's what he does. Haha, funny. Even though like he's blocked on the channels, whatever, but like Yukon, I didn't see your comment there. Oh, well, I said it, so got a screenshot of it. Well, guess what? No one saw it but you. And now me, since you go and took a screenshot of it. That's what he does. I didn't plan on triggering Yukon Cornelius. He's just sharing what JD said. I didn't intentionally plan on triggering Yukon Cornelius today, but then there's the poll. Yukon is so sensitive. He belongs in the Misfit NFG. F y'all's feelings. Hell yeah, all of the above. And then he shared it and says, I don't understand weak men. Well, you should, because you're one of the weakest out there. I mean, whatever. Yukon Cornelius goes on and says, I deleted that last post. I think Juanita was a little bummed out by it, and JD stole it, stole for his spank bank. I don't know why you think that stuff is funny, Yukon Cornelius, aka David Daly. I don't know why you think that's I don't. Why is you think that's funny? Aren't you a Christian? Or were you only a Christian when you were around me? And now that we don't like each other, you're no longer a Christian. It's just being a Christian that's when it's convenient for you. Is that the reason why? Because obviously you're sitting there talking about spank banks. I mean, what kind of I don't have a spank bank. Like I don't know. I'm married for that. Right? I don't need none of that. Right? I think porn is evil. I think all that's evil. Why don't you go talk to your buddy Little Dog about Spank Bank? Because not only does he have a whole bunch of pictures of penises on his phone that he Googles, all right, that way he could go and Photoshop them in with other men. I mean, that's a real Christian thing to do. But why don't we talk about, all the girls that he still follows and takes screenshots of that's on Instagram? Okay. Even way like after the fact. I mean, for crying out loud. Let's talk about stuff like that. Anyway, here we go. Let's see, I wished I was good enough to talk to the hardest Texan on the phone. Do you miss Billy Raines? You miss Billy Raines? Is that what it is? 8 days ago, I didn't make it in the video, but it was a great time. Something about a freaking, I don't know, I don't care. Let's see what he's obsessed about then. Here he goes. Okay, Larry June, you win. I confess. I'm the account Larry's dead erection. It may be a troll account, but at least it's honest. Yeah, no one's seen it. So good. I mean, I guess it's like, this is a thing. This guy's such a dud when it comes to everything. It's like, oh, I created this thing. Okay, yeah, no one saw it. It's like, great. Let's see. At Larry June 1613. Don't forget your walker when you come to New York to knife me. Then he posts a pic. Stop sucking penis, Larry, and that won't happen. Man, that's really something, that, is that what a good father does? Is it, I mean, when do you grow out of stuff like that? You know what I mean? I get it. That's funny when you're in your 20s and maybe 30s, but when you're in your 40s, don't you grow out of stuff like that? I don't know. LJ June 1613 N40, right? Okay, bingo, what have you. Here we go. Here's the more obsession with me. This is why How to Trucker Bro, this is me, rocks with James Best. Okay, so that was 11 days ago. All right, so he posts that. And then 11 days ago, again, his channel is all about his life on the road and at home. Okay, this is his journey. This is his, this is it. This was a comment, another post. We're just going down through his community post here. This was a comment on a post made by Randall G92. This guy gets it. Talking about, I don't care about that Randall crap. It's freaking, I mean, that's pretty nauseating if you ask me. Anything that has to do with Randall. Yukon Cornelius 2 weeks ago says, I used to walk around with the battery out of on my phone because it locks up. Said no one ever. And it has this guy Trucks saying, I love meth. Like, I don't know. Here's the deal. I know you guys love to make fun of people that maybe look like they have, because they're skinny or whatever, right? And they're messed up looking. And this guy Trucks is definitely messed up looking and he's skinny. But I mean, let's not talk about looks there, Yukon Cornelius. Let's just don't, because I want to play a game of basketball with you, 1-on-1. All right. And I guarantee you're not going to hit a single freaking shot. You just won't. All right. You go and shoot it, and it goes way over here to the other side of the court. Let's play a game of tennis. Let's play some baseball. I don't want you on my team. So, when you sit there and, when the coach says, hey, I mean, you may be good at T-ball, but you'll probably strike out at T-ball, okay? That's probably what it will. You'll strike out at freaking T-ball. You're so messed up. So don't go and sit there and tell people don't talk about their looks, because you are the most goofiest person in this YouTube space. I mean, listen, at least Randall Gatesman can freaking, he may be morbidly obese, but just like TC Boggs and James Hensley, your buddies there. But, at least, if he was to lose weight, he'd be, halfway decent. Look, because his eyes go the same direction. He ain't got no Dumbo ears that flap around in the wind. Your ears kind of looks like Jar Jar Binks, man. They just do. Let's go walking around and your freaking ears go whop around and do all that. Jar Jar Binks going on. Anyway, let's look at the comments on this. Yeah, nothing new. Let's go back down where that was. Moi, sorry. Let's see, in the light of the recent news, it could be that at Randall Gatesman 92 or G92 and Mark State may have more in common than we think. I don't know. Probably you and a freaking little dog talking about Spanx Banks, and Googling penises and doing, and following all these Instagram models. Like, I don't know, calling the kettle black. I can't know, driver. Oh, here we go. Don't sit there. Don't sit there and say that I'm obsessed with you, because here we go. We're talking about me and How to Trucker Bro crying. Michael Jackson's rock with you. I guess I actually like Michael Jackson, right? I actually do. So that's a good song, but I don't want to rock with you. Yukon Cornelius says, apparently Ike wants to be friends with Thor again. And I guess, I don't know what post this is, but again, he is, talking about me again. Space is fake and dumb. Sharing something. Yukon Cornelius, that's right, he's a hustler, straight hustled the military with stupid fraudulent PTSD claim. Talking about Trucker's coach there. Let's check in on Trucker's Coach TV 691 and see what they're up to. Okay, whatever. I'm so broken. I got a picture of my kids and my bike and my Ram truck. It's probably broke down. There's probably some cinder blocks because that is a Ram. I thought you were a Ford guy. I mean, you even flip-flop on your freaking trucks. Jeez. What a freaking whacker. Pride Month is escalating. I don't know. I guess that is not viewable anymore. Codename Narc loves penises. Again, like this guy's always talking about, raising a good church going family there. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not doing that. Someone texted me, said, please share my channel out. And I ain't sharing no one's channel out except my own. You could probably guess who that was. I ride by myself. I'm not on anyone's team here. So back to it. Sorry, I was just looking at a text. You Cornelius 1 month ago edited. Said, I've deleted my recent pic I posted. I always intended to try to... I always intended to, as I try to keep my family away from any social media. I just wanted to show a glimpse of my incredible life to sad losers. Maybe they'll get inspired and change theirs around. They won't, though. They'll just drink, masturbate, and lie on camera about how awesome they are. Then, like, how many days later? So that was a month ago. And then 4 weeks ago, probably like a week later, he's like posting a picture of his family. Even though he sits there and he says, I deleted the recent picture because I always intended to try to keep my family away from any social media. Oh, okay. So we're not you're exposing them. You're sitting there putting your freaking kids' pictures out here for people to go and just, I'm going to go screenshot that picture and that way I'm going to have it forever. Like, you're exposing your beautiful family, right? And you say you're wanting to go and do that. You're showing off right here. I've got a free food, blah. Like, what the crap? And what does this mean while they drink, masturbate, and lie on camera? I don't know. Who are you referring to? I know you like talking about me masturbating. Are you trying to say that I don't have my life in order? My wife and I are about to celebrate 25 years of marriage. You know what I mean? I've freaking raised 2 kids. And yes, they are straight. For those of you that are doubters, they're both straight. One of them's grown. One of them just graduated. The one you guys like to pick on is the one that just graduated. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about here because I'm pretty square in my life. I've never been divorced. Just never have. Okay. I didn't go, be abusive allegedly to to Lily Trucker, use her for a credit. Allegedly, what was said by Spectre and his wife. I never did that. So I'm just saying. So I guess you must be talking about someone else. If you're talking about James Best, because you say drink, because it's like, last I seen that James Best has been married for over 20 years and has a kid and all that kind of stuff. So who are you referring to? Are you surely you're not referring to your buddy over there that can barely just hang on to his marriage, has to pretend to go to church that way he could hang on to. Maybe you're talking about that. Oh no? Oh, he's a real church going guy like you. So they're talking about other men masturbating. Oh, okay. All right. Got pictures of penises on his phone and in his Google search history. Oh, okay. All right. That's that guy. Okay. But the rest of us are losers. We're sad losers. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. By the way, I'll be taking my beautiful bride on, we're fixing to book another cruise. I just say, and I'm going to treat her to one of the best rooms on the Carnival Jubilee that there is, and I'm going to pay top dollar. I'm not like 404 Trucker Dave and go get a freaking inside cabin about the size of a closet. No. Like, if I go in freaking style, and I treat my wife like a freaking queen. All right, so, I don't know what you're talking about, you Cornelius, a.k.a. David Daly. Next post here, at Other Truckers, I always want to say Other Truckers Coach. The Other Trucker James Best 2023, don't repost my stuff, you drunk loser. Talking about his his old lady. It's funny because I saw William Worthington take a screenshot of that. You don't mention that. William Worthington takes a screenshot of your old lady. You don't say anything about that. This is the same dude on camera that beats his wife. On camera. On camera, it sits there and talks about people's kids being retarded. On camera, sitting there talking about Larry June's wife and being all perverted. On camera. Why are you so mad at James Best? Calling him a loser. I guess you're on Team William Worthington. Well, that's a real winner, ain't it? Freaking dumbass you are. Oh my gosh. So this is such a messed up world because we have people like this in there. Good thing he's all the way up there in New York, okay? Because people like that down here just don't hang, all right? Let's see. Should we wish Randall Gatesman, G92, and the hardest Texan happy Pride Month? I guess the hardest Texan is Billy Raines. Oh, man. Hashtag never forget the day this lowlife clown attacked my wife when she was about to give birth. At least my wife respects me at the truckers or the other trucker James Best 2023. I don't know because you're out there putting your wife out there just to prove a point on YouTube. Is that respectable? Is that what you do? And then you remember you were sitting there talking about being a Christian, all those years that you hung around, but yet you hold grudges. Like you guys had a phone conversation and you put it all away. You guys were like, all right, forgive each other and move on. James Best admitted, he said he's sorry. And then you had to go hold it over his head and you said, never forget. It says, never forget. Hashtag never forget. Really? Okay. Is that the God you were? Is that the Bible you read? Or maybe I'll send you a Bible for Christmas, huh? I don't know. Why don't you get over it? Oh my gosh. People have said far worse things about my wife and kids and your buddy Little Dog's wife and stuff like that. But yet, but they're cool to you. I don't know. You're just weird to me. Hey, love travel adventure. That's RVT. Just because you can't handle a broken and clueless widow grinding on your microphallus doesn't mean you have congestive heart failure. I don't know. Whatever. Yukon Cornelia says, it's the live feed we've been waiting for 6 months. Nothing there. 2 months ago, Jay Cordova doing the best. Whatever. Yukon Cornelia says, I do love big hoses. I don't know if that was a sexual thing. What racial slur best describes Jay Cordova Trucking 8112? Oh my gosh, would you look at that? I'm not reading those. Excuse me. Salute. Sorry, I meant to say that. I've been meaning to say salute. Salute. Because that's not gay at all. Salute. Had me a drink. Salute. Waiting for LJ June 1613 to go live and try to be relevant. Yukon Cornelius, that look when you're about to suck a penis. Is that what is that what we do here? Is that what you do? All right. What does a fake Christian like at Bonehead Truckers do for Easter? Masturbate to NASCAR, masturbate to ESPN, masturbate to other drivers' misfortunes, masturbate to anything and everything. Is that what a Christian does? Sitting there talking about another man masturbating? That's pretty gay. All right. And this was on Easter, and he had unblocked my phone. because I sent a whole bunch of people happy Resurrection Day, right? So I believe that, what you call Easter is Resurrection Day, and I sit there and I said Happy Resurrection Day, and it says delivered. So he saw it, and then right when he said that, or right when I sent that, that's when he made this post. So I'm a fake Christian, okay? After I'm telling him, after all the horrible things he said about me, I'm telling him Happy Resurrection Day. Who's a fake Christian? I don't know. Maybe it's you. Yukon Cornelius 3 months ago, veterans account for the highest percentage of homeless in America currently, and James Best wants them eradicated. James Best hates veterans. I don't know. Let's see. Strong and present fathers don't have children that descend into homosexual degeneracy like the one YouTuber I know. So here you go. You're talking about, because that's the common theme, right? That you guys like to know. You guys like to talk about my kids. Why are you talking about my kids? Huh? Why? I mean, I didn't even see this. Why are you talking about my kids? Right? Let's see. Let's read the comments. Let's see who's saying what. Choppy says, so your parents weren't that good. I'm taking Choppy there for that. Doesn't make sense. Yeah. Obviously, you talk about men masturbating. There's some homosexuality points to you. There has to be. Only that has to happen. Let's go back to. So here we go. He's trying to separate his kids from social media, but yet he's got to post his kids on social media talking about my kids, right? Talking about my kids. So even though I even told these people on the phones, like that's, wasn't even a case. Wasn't even a case. It was like what a lot of young girls go through is through a stage. But you wouldn't know that. Maybe you would. But what are you talking about? Strong and present. I want to tell you something about being a strong and present father. I separate my freaking social media from my kids. I actually do it. And it's a good thing, because here's the deal. Even in all the text threads that I was in with you guys, I hardly ever showed pictures of my kids, and I'm glad I did, because you're always sitting there talking about perverts, you're talking about masturbating. So you're like one of those perverts. That's what I was going to say. One of those perverts that I'm glad that I didn't post pictures on, right? Like, what a weirdo you are. And I would love to see the 2 people who liked that post. And then Thor said, I don't know why he told these people to go F off. Now you seeing the reason why I tell these toxic people to go kick rocks? It's because of this. If you think this meth head's tree fort traveled in a vacuum 9 times faster, I don't care. We all know that the freaking moon landing is fake. We don't have to sit there. Did you know that YouTube trucking has its own gay bar? I don't know. I don't know what you're referencing is taken down. Here we go. How to protect your kids from becoming drunk basement-dwelling sodomite and fake Christians from East Texas with masturbation sheds. Here we go. You're sitting there posting a picture of your daughter on social media, and you're talking about masturbating. You're talking about masturbating. With posting your daughter, an underage kid, a little girl, masturbating. What kind of person are you? I didn't really think you were this bad, but you really are. You really are a bad person. Let's see. Don't tell me this guy is not obsessed with me. Because look at this. He's taking a picture of me. This is a picture of me over 400 pounds that he took from a screenshot. Or on my profile, whatever. Okay. and I was over 400 pounds when I took this thing, right? And he says, probably not going to win any awards, but the adorable cat challenge I submit is a pic of a pussy. And it says hashtag Yuckers with cats. I don't know. Like, I guess you're weird. You're weird. More flat earth stuff. I don't care. Breaking. Local drunk known for attacking wives upset that own wife is attacked. Oh, yeah, but you could attack my kids, huh? Is that what you could do? You could attack my kids? It's okay it's really bad if he says that your old lady's fat. Okay, it's it makes you really mad, but it's okay if you go and sit there and talk about my kids, underage kids at that, especially at the time. It's like my daughter just turned 18. Says which trucking YouTuber's ass am I going to kick? No one's. You're not kicking nothing. You couldn't whip your way out of a wet paper sack. That's just what's happening. Let's see. I went through and unblocked everyone, including Thor's upholstery guide and Ike's missing goatee. Have fun. It says, hey, at Bonehead Weather, only a complete loser would waste $1 to troll someone. See, these guys are always talking about me. Here we go. Don't sit there and say I'm obsessed with you. Obviously, you're obsessed with me because you could go down and look. Well, I don't know if you can. I don't know. But I don't sit there and I'm talking about him now. I've been talking about him recently. But this guy's been talking trash ever since he got butthurt because I left that whole Wolfpack stuff. So this video perfectly describes Ike Stevens Trucking and other truckers, James Bass, Randall Gatesman, and most other YouTubers. Social, sexual hierarchy, gamma. I don't know. You're just weird. Is Ike Stevens a Christian? Again, you're obsessed with me. Never even opened the Bible. I don't think you've ever. Look at how you talk about homosexuality. Look at how much you talk about masturbating and sitting there taking pictures of your daughter while talking about another man masturbating, which is really stupid creepy. It's really, there's 404 trucker Dave creepy. Okay? That just is. If you guys don't see this, then you are blind. I see it. I see some people are so pathetic they'll literally pay to try to insult you. Check out that grammar. Yeah, something. I don't care about Randall Gatesman. Gatesman don't let Randall Gatesman near your children. Hey, by the way, you guys like to make fun of Randall Gatesman having a childlike sex doll? But Yukon Cornelius had a profile picture on here for a long time of a childlike sex doll with its mouth open. Isn't that weird? Now he changed it to a picture of him holding his baby while he's sitting there talking about masturbating, other men masturbating. Super creepy. His best friend has freaking, Google's pictures of penises and posts them. Like, as if that's just a really cool thing to do. At Randall Gatesman wants to F me. Thanks, no thanks, pedo. I don't know. Would you take an experimental shot with no informed consent or no informed consent? Not because you thought you were helping people, but because you wanted to go on a cruise. Absolutely. I'm going to go on a daggum cruise. And guess what? I took that, how many years ago? 2 years ago? Still alive and well. Alive and well. And guess what I got to do when other people didn't? Go on cruises. And everybody's like, I wish I could go on cruise, but I'm so fearful. I live my life in fear. Guess what? I don't live my life in fear. Yeah, okay. I just don't. So, absolutely. If I went into cruises, I probably wouldn't have taken a shot. Absolutely. And then we go, Ike is gay. Yeah, that's funny. How about Trucker 404 Dave? I think him and 404 Dave have something in common. Hey, Bonehead Weather. I'm not lost. I'm just trying to busy. I'm just too busy for yours and anyone else's bullshit. Winter is coming. Best of luck. No, I think you're very lost. What's the comments on here? Congrats on the little guy. Oh, look here. He's got to post a picture of his kid. There we go. Posting a picture. Oh, look at me. I'm this great father. While we go and post pictures just like this, talking about other people's kids. And then where'd it go? And then this one. This one's just the greatest one out of all of them. How to protect your kids from becoming drunken basement-dwelling sodomites and fake Christians from East Texas with masturbation sheds, while he's posting a picture of his daughter. Oh my gosh, what a sick person. I mean, you're 404 Dave creepy. 404 Dave creepy. You just are. Please don't watch unless you're a bonehead. I'm out of the band. Kicked from the band. Randall's Pub audio leak would not make you do it. That's when you go. And at the time where you were like trying to threaten James, not James, what's his name? Randall Gatesman sitting there threatening, I can't stop what Little Dog's going to do to you. What did Little Dog do to Randall? He disappeared. Okay. Breaking. There's we talking about freaking dash cam dummies. You gotta go do that. We need you, Thor. 18 to live TC or CC, whatever. Another trucking club. YouTube trucking yawn. Mr. Potato Head. Yeah, that was. See, this is how original he is. I created when we were talking about Elite back then. I called him Mr. Potato Head. Only a bald guy can talk about other bald guys, okay? Because listen, one can say that I'm Mr. Potato Head too. Why? Because I'm bald. That's the thing. All right, this is from 3 years ago. None of this is about your life on your road and your home life. But Yukon Cornelius, you are one sick puppy, all right? When you post stuff like this, you're obsessed with me, all right? You're obsessed. You're sitting there talking about my kids. You're sitting there talking about masturbating while posting a freaking picture of your daughter. Meanwhile, you're sitting there trying to keep your freaking your family sheltered from social media. You're the biggest freaking hypocrite, biggest freaking loser, biggest weirdo. You're right there. You are at the point at the 404 Dave, Gamer Pat, and Randall Gatesman. You're no different than those guys. You're no different than those guys. You're not. You're no different because look at what you post. Look at what you post. What happened to protecting your kids? Look at the garbage that you freaking post. And you have the audacity to talk about my kids. I mean, you are a sick individual. A sick individual. So, you just are. But, nothing I can do about it because guess what? I mean, you're probably always going to be a loser. So, you can go do your old loser crap somewhere else. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching another long video here. Fun to make. I'm going to do more of these. Hopefully, I entertained you guys. So, until the next one, we're going to go and sit there and talk about probably how Keenan Advantage Group, shouldn't allow people on the road that have anger issues and sitting there playing with their phone while going down the road while hauling hazmat. Not a good look. Anyways, talk to you guys later.
This one's for every one of those fans in the stands that pull for me every week and take all the bullshit from everybody else. I want motherfuckers like Ike and them to die a horrible death.
It's impossible for me to die. I just don't die. I live forever. Like Tony Mullins. I'm immortal! We'll see.